Welcome to the Manuchehri Show, where energy and medicine meet. I will be your host for the next hour. I have over 19 years of healthcare experience and began my career as an energy medicine practitioner while working as an oncology nurse at a Seattle area hospital. My skill in moving energy combined with my medical background have been a catalyst for change in many people's lives. I hope the next hour will be transformative for you as well. Good morning and welcome to the show. I'm live here in Seattle. It's a little rainy outside, but very gorgeous. I went and got more flowers. I've been to Flower World once now. I went to another nursery yesterday. I already planted a bunch, but I have more to plant. I'm so excited. And I will be planting in the rain. I don't care. Makes me so happy.
That's standard for Pacific Northwesterners.
It's true.
Yeah, just do it in the rain. I mean, it happens all the time. Might as well get in there.
Because once you buy the plants, they can only stay in their containers for so long.
Right.
Which I have been guilty in the past, like, oops, like, uh-oh. But, I always take them out of the car and put them in the front driveway so that I will remember.
Good thinking.
Right, rather than putting them in the backyard somewhere and then you kind of forget.
Yeah, and it cues the neighbors like, oh, that's a great idea. We should go to Flower World too. Let's do it, neighbors.
Oh,
let's join in.
Exciting.
Yeah,
we could all grab a coffee and because really, not to complain, but I would love for the Nandina shrubs that we have in the front that surround the entire neighborhood for most of them to be replaced. They look terrible. And I don't like the trees in my cul-de-sac either. But, that would be another HOA conversation.
I was just going to say, are you like on a restriction kind of like you can only plant so much?
No, there's that once our lawns, we can plant pretty much whatever we want, right? And stuff like that. But there's one strip that has, it's, on the other side of the cross of the sidewalk. And
that's theirs.
That's theirs, yeah.
Theirs, quote unquote.
We have to take care of it. We have to weed it and nurture it and all of that. But
you have to talk to it?
I do. I talk to all.
Hey, little guy.
How
you doing?
Yeah. But I could use a different tree. I don't like those trees they picked. I think they're kind of ugly. But
to the board with you.
Yeah.
Go to the board. Talk to the board.
So before we get started, I think we're just going to I'll have a little chat. I won't get political too much, I promise. But, a lot of people are kind of upset about the leak. We'll just call it the leak. Right? Yeah. And I just want everyone to know that, especially if you're pro-choice, which obviously I am. Everyone knows my political views. I've not been quiet about them at all. If you're pro-choice and this is bothering you, I just want you to know that this is actually a really fascinating, empowering, incredible time in all of our lives. Does it suck? Of course. I mean, nobody wants this to happen. And when you were born in the country after 1973, you don't know a different reality. I was born in 1961, so I was, 12-ish when all of that happened. And so I remember both sides of it, obviously. But what happened when women were, active in the 1970s, we've changed a lot since that time period. Women are incredibly educated. They're incredibly successful. And it is a terrible fear for this very, unfortunately not small enough, but this small group of mostly men and women who are terrified of the power of a woman. And that's why this is happening. This really has nothing to do with the uterus or fetuses or anything like that for the majority of the people who want this to change. It really is about women's power. So we're in a fabulous place right now because our power is not going away. It's not going away. And all this is doing is mobilizing people to make huge changes because the Republican Party has been very smart for decades, changing everything from their state level to their governors about who is representing them. And they've all been, laser connected to this whole beautiful idea about abortion. So now it's time for us to do the very same thing. And we'll mobilize much quicker. We will make sure that our state representatives are allowing free will and free choice, because that's really what this is about, is freedom. People can have their own beliefs and make their own personal decisions about, their bodies and reproduction. And it's just about power, ladies and gentlemen, and that's okay. This is a good sign. We're on the right track. It's going to be uncomfortable for a little while. I'm not sure how long that little while will last, but I have a very delicious feeling about the final outcome about all of this.
Pretty amazing how fast the Capitol and all the other buildings around put up, protection right away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
the Supreme Court.
Yeah, exactly.
Once it was leaked.
Or, yeah, exactly. All right, maybe we should protect it. Let's put something out there.
Right, yeah.
It's pretty pretty.
But it's just remember, this is about power.
Right.
It's really not about your private body parts. It's just about power. They don't like the fact that women are strong and independent, and we don't even need, if we want to procreate, we don't even need a male body part or those pieces of those body parts to actually make children any longer. And so that's very threatening to a certain culture of American people, and really people around the world. That's very threatening to them. And so that's what this is really about. And it's an exciting time. So hopefully you can get in a positive vibration about it from time to time, because that will only help things smooth out a lot faster.
We've had a lot of excitement the last couple of years already.
We really have.
I mean, let's just keep it going.
Right. We really have. And because of the craziness, we now have a woman,
There you go.
sitting in the White House. So that's what happens is we have craziness and things change. I think, Benny, one way to kind of, relate to this, but slightly off topic, is if anyone could think of a time in their life where it was really challenging and they didn't want to go through it, it was really hard. I mean, I can think of like divorce is a perfect example. Like you're blowing up your family, or at least you think you are, and nobody wants it, and it's super uncomfortable.
Right.
But afterwards, it's just amazing.
You're like, oh, why didn't I do
Amazing.
it sooner?
Oh, yeah. I really wish I'd kind of a little decade earlier would have been nicer for me. But it's kind of like that. There's a shift that the chess pieces are moving, and some people are uncomfortable with that movement, just like a lot of people are uncomfortable with the authentic power of women. And that's okay. It's not going away. It's just getting better.
Here to stay.
Here to stay. Okay.
877. There, soapbox. All right.
Yeah.
We'll jump off that. There we go.
Yeah.
877-825-8828 is the number for the show, the Marie Manuchehri Show. If you're just tuning in, are your headphones good?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just...
Great. No, I'm just... Yeah. I got, I didn't get to blow dry my hair or curl it or anything.
You look adorable. It's fine.
Thank you. Okay.
I just didn't wear a hat today. Let's see here. We will take Kyrie calling in from Estonia to start things off. Hi, Kyrie.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, beautifully. Hi,
Thanks.
Kyrie.
Yes. Thank you so much, Marie. I love your work. I have called before. I'm calling from Estonia.
I know. Thank you so much for calling in. It's so lovely to hear your voice.
I'm so surprised that I got through. I hope it's because of the question I have in mind.
Ooh. Yes.
My question is that I will attend my first Abraham Hicks seminar in 2.5 weeks. So do you have any tips or insight for me?
Well,
I've
seen Esther Hicks, she comes to Seattle for a while she took a break, but she comes to Seattle every year. I've seen her 2 or 3 times in Seattle, and I've been on a cruise with her as well, and got to see her every day and listen to her wonderful channeling magic. You are going to love it. So is she coming to Estonia?
No, we will meet in Amsterdam.
Oh, let's all go to Amsterdam.
Right? I want to go.
Yeah, you are going to love it. Not only are you going to love the beautiful messages that come through, the people who are attracted to Esther Hicks, especially now, because in the beginning years, like I went to one of them, I'm like, I didn't like the questions people were asking. I'm like, really? Yes, you should leave your alcoholic wife, please. Like I was annoyed by the questions. But now it's just this perfect, beautiful, amazing, high vibration of incredible souls that are having fun and are just amazing people. It's just so great for the world. You're going to have a blast. Mm-hmm. So good luck. I mean, you don't need good luck, but you're going to have so much fun. It's going to be wonderful.
Thank you. I intend to get to the hot seat also.
Oh, so, if you want to get to the hot seat, you need to, like I don't, I'm a chicken. I don't want to get to the hot seat, but I would love for you to imagine that you've already been on the hot seat. You had a wonderful time. You and Esther and Abraham locked eyeballs. Your vibration was amazing. You got even more because when you get to sit in that seat, not only do you get your question answered, but you get tons of energy downloaded into your body. So you get tons of information that people in the audience don't even know that you're having this incredible download of consciousness. You're going to love it. Mm. Yeah. I'm so happy
really
for you.
Excited.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you. You're going to have a blast. So you don't need any extra help about this. You're just going to have a wonderful time.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a beautiful day.
You too.
Safe travels.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, Kyrie from Estonia.
Oh, and we're going to Greece.
Yeah,
and
tell us more about it.
Well, I don't even know if we have any spots left. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe we do.
We have a slight little showing of 2.
We have 2 spots left.
So you're saying the chances are slim but good.
Slim but
so
good.
get in there.
And Greece let go of all of their COVID restrictions. So
Good.
now if we can only get, because we're landing into the Netherlands, so if we could get the Netherlands to redo some of their restrictions, that would be great.
Yeah, update my passport.
Yeah, but that's okay too. And then the U.S., we have to even have PCR tests before we get on the plane to head home. So there's this really lovely hotel. It doesn't look very lovely on the outside. It's in Athens, right next to the airport. Across the street from the airport, literally. And it looks like a concrete prison to me. But you walk into this hotel, and it is stunningly gorgeous, amazing food, beautiful rooms. And so, because our flight's at 4:30 in the morning or something like that. So we have to get there early, get our PCR tests, and get in line to get on the flight back home.
Because who needs flashy on the outside, but on the inside?
Seriously,
right?
It is a really nice hotel.
Keep the riffraff out.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep taking the calls.
Yeah, 877-825-8828 for the Marie Manuchehri Show. We'll stay local. We have Robin now joining us from Bothell. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Benny. Hi, Marie.
Hello,
Thanks for
Robin.
talking to me today.
Of course. What can I do for you?
I have 2 questions. I don't know if I can ask both of them. One is I've had insomnia for about a decade. I don't know what else to try. And the other one is I'm considering putting my son on Accutane, and I just wanted to make sure that was a safe choice.
How old is he?
He's 19.
Yeah. I mean, is that what the dermatologist is recommending?
Yeah, and the acne is getting worse, and it's cystic, and it's scarring. So
Well, I know. I had cystic acne, and I
did
didn't.
too.
You did too? That's interesting. Did you take Accutane?
I did.
I did
for
too.
about 6 months.
Me too. But I was 35 when I took it. So I waited a very long time before I
was about
took
her
it.
son's age. I was in college.
You were young, yeah. So here's what I would recommend before you do it, because it is a really strong drug. Like, I can't tell you how many doctors have said to me, conventional and holistic, you took Accutane? Because it's hepatic toxic. And I had to do
and I wasn't well on it, and I only just took a minute dose.
I did too.
That's why I'm
I
calling.
didn't take the full dose, actually. I did not, and it worked great for me. I got rid of the acne. So, and I waited obviously a long time. So here's what I would recommend first: get a red light panel first, and you can buy something even. You can go to Amazon. There's a whole bunch of them, but it actually gets rid of acne. It's amazing. So you can even get him one of those red light masks that you could wear for 15 minutes a day. I would prefer that you do that first. He's so young that I just don't want those chemicals in his body. Because one of the things about men that people don't think about is that men are creating their gonads, like sperm, right? They're creating sperm all the time. Women, we create our eggs before we're even born. So imagine what happens when we're taking a lot of chemicals and sperm is being created. It's just not the best thing to have a whole bunch of stuff in your body. It's just not the best. Or drugs or alcohol or stuff like that, where the eggs, women's eggs, have already been made. So the chances of them being affected by chemicals or even drugs is a lot less than developing sperm. I know nobody talks about this, but it's really true. It's fragile. I think of sperm as really fragile. So I would try a few more other things first. Obviously, I took it, and because after 15 years of acne that I had, I was like, okay, this is enough. But I was also done procreating. I was done having children. So because that's when a woman takes it, you have to take birth control if you take Accutane, because it causes birth defects, literally. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's just try a couple more things first, if that's okay with you.
I'm happy to do that.
Okay.
And do you have any advice for my insomnia? I'm at my wit's end.
Yeah. How old are you, if you don't mind sharing?
I'm 59. I'll be 59 in June, actually.
I think you need some bioidentical hormones. I'm sorry.
I'm on those.
You
I'm
are.
on estrogen, progesterone, and 30 milligrams of melatonin, all bioidentical.
Really?
Compounded.
So do you use, because I love this one over-the-counter progesterone, and it's laced with vitamin E, and you actually rub it on your gums.
Oh, okay.
And it knocks everybody out. Everyone that I know it takes me about an hour. I'm a couple years older than you. It takes me about an hour for it to actually take effect, but it knocks everybody out. So you can buy it if you send us your email address through the website, but you can't take both forms of progesterone. So I would ask your naturopath too, right? But it's progesterone. Like, it's really it's bioidentical. It's odd that you can buy it online, but my naturopath made me take this one, and I love it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but if you write it into the website, we'll send you a link to it, and you can ask your naturopath or just leave him a message or write him a note. But you can't take both forms.
Okay.
'Cause you can't have-
mine's mixed with my estrogen.
Oh,
so
interesting. Well, that could be that. So, do you take it during the day?
I take it twice a day, and then the melatonin only at night.
Yeah. So the progesterone you take at night before you go to bed. It's separate. So I think we need to have a reworking of your compounded hormones.
Do you recommend any specific naturopaths? Or
I do. Yeah. Is it on our website? No, it's not on our website. But if you write it in, we'll be happy to give you all of that. We will put it on the website too. We'll take care of that.
Okay, I
Okay.
appreciate that so much.
Sure. And I'm sure your naturopath's doing a great job, but it needs to be separate. Yeah. You don't want to take them.
Okay.
At least that's how I feel. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I
Okay.
appreciate your help so much.
Okay. All right. Have a great
Thank
day.
you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Robin, for joining us from Bothell area, 877-825-8828. To double back with her son real fast. So when
Yeah.
I was at college,
Yeah.
super stressful environment.
Yeah.
And, I didn't really take care of my skin though either. But now it's like if you get a head start on it, like,
This
in
is
your
true.
earlier, and be consistent with it. Kind of like sleeping too. You want
Right.
to stay consistent. If not, then it kind of like your body starts reacting a little bit
Yeah.
different.
I mean, I tried for for a
Yeah.
long, long time, right? But yes. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Food can affect your skin. Stress, obviously.
Exactly. Like
you
school,
know,
going
yeah.
to college for the first time, you're like, away
It's just
from the
that
house. Yep.
cystic acne is so terrible because
Yeah.
it's so scarring, right? And so that's why they want to get rid of that
Right.
with Accutane. But yeah, let's just wait a little. Let's try
Yeah.
a few other
Yeah.
things. I love modern medicine because there's always
I do too.
options. But let's try a few other things. Yeah.
It doesn't hurt.
No.
Just stall it out for a couple more weeks, and if that's
Or years. Maybe
yeah, or
another
that too.
year.
I'm just saying. I
Yeah.
get it. Okay.
Yeah.
One more before we're at our first break, but we can skip that for just a couple of minutes. I want to
Please.
hit up Georgia, calling in from Missoula, Montana.
Ooh.
I was in Kalispell last summer.
Oh, oh, did you win?
So, yeah,
that's
I
right.
did.
Was it for the funeral?
Yes.
Okay,
Service.
great.
Yeah. So hi. Not
Hello.
about that. How are you?
Hi, Marie. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good.
Good. What can I do for you?
I have a couple questions.
Okay.
Well, actually, one.
All right.
One is about estrangement from my kids.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, so am I.
I'm really, really sorry. So how old are they?
My daughter will be 40,
Yeah.
and my son will be 37.
Just so mean. It's just so mean. Their behaviors,
Yes.
right? Their behaviors. And there's always a reason why anything happens, though. There always is. I'm always shocked by the people that I'm estranged from. Like, wow, okay. Can't have that person in my life or whatever. I'm always shocked by it. But I do think this has to do with the fact that, and you can disagree with me, that you over-nurtured your kids. Would you say
You
that's...
think?
Yeah.
That was funny.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Yeah, you over-nurtured them. I know when I got divorced, I became a little bit meaner, like I started to lay down the law a little bit because my kids, I over-nurtured them. And their dad, he would just give them the eye and then they would behave. Well, he wasn't there anymore. And he also was verbally abusive, and that's just how he is with
Yeah.
women. So they were used to seeing, that interaction. So they thought that that was the normal interaction that they should have with me as well. And then I started turning off cell phones and, taking things away. And I made very strict rules for college. We only gave them a certain amount of money. That means they had to work part-time if they wanted lattes and pizza and beer
That's
occasionally.
exactly it. Yeah, you're right on.
So here's but now your kids are older, right? They're older, and you didn't get man enough soon enough, in my opinion, but that's okay. We can still fix this. Okay? So here's your what if question. And I don't want you to think about the kids when you say this. I want you to start repeating silently or out loud, and you've probably heard this one before. What if I easily feel loved, adored, and cherished? And I want you to really think of energy just coming into all the cells of your body, moving through every pore of your body, because I think that's going to change their behavior, because you're going to change your energy, because your energy still says, I love you more than life itself, which is true. I mean, a lot of parents love their kids to pieces. And it's okay if you're not nice to me, even though you have set boundaries, you have. But now we want your energy to say, I am worthy and deserving of your love and compassion. And thank you for only showing that with me.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to say going forward. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And I want you to keep me posted on this.
How do I
See, I'm not good. I'm not savvy on internet and all that stuff. My youngest son is, so I don't know how to do that. And I do have an appointment with you in November.
You don't know how to do what? I'm sorry. I missed the
2023.
question. I know. I'm sorry.
Marie.
I know. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. We haven't even opened up our 2024 calendar yet, and I think 2023 is almost booked. So, yeah. So, but we will do that. But I don't really understand the question. What was the question? That last one?
You weren't savvy enough to look it up or something?
Oh, the what if question, you mean? You weren't savvy to look that up? I'm sorry.
Okay, so the what if question is, I'm not sure how, you said to keep you posted. How do I do that
Call back to the radio show
Yeah.
in like about a month.
in a month?
I want you to work on this for a month every single day because you have a lot of resistance about being loved, adored, and cherished. Anyone
Yes.
who's been verbally abused or mistreated, the real problem is their relationship with themselves. They haven't
Yes.
been loving and kind and nurturing to themselves. And so they allow other people to be as equally unkind to them as whatever their brain is telling them, right?
Very true.
So we
you're
want
right
that.
on. And you're right on.
Great.
And how's my energy?
Great. I don't even see a leak anywhere.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Because
so this
I
is
have
the
a
time
few
to make
issues
this
with
change.
blood pressure. I have a few issues with blood pressure,
Oh.
but I don't think it's really a blood pressure issue. I think it's an anxiety and in my head too much.
Well, receiving will help your heart, your physical heart, your breast tissue, your lungs, and anything in the thoracic cavity. So get on it and call us back in a month and let's see what happened, okay?
Oh, I will.
Okay. Have a great day.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Thank you, Marie.
You're welcome.
Well, thanks very much, Georgia, for joining the show. 877-825-8828. Laying down the law.
That's
Got to do it. Got to do it, Marie.
exactly.
Break out that whip.
Exactly.
All
Okay.
right.
That
We'll
sounded
right
a little
back.
painful, but okay.
Well, I can't lighten it up. All right. Right back with more from Marie.
How can Marie Manuchehri help you create a better life? Check out her events page and attend a workshop. Working with Marie is a life-changing experience. If you want to find an effective way to make significant improvements in your life, sign up for a class today at energyintuitive.com.
Have something important to say? Want to help improve our world? Need to promote your business uniquely and effectively? KKNW is the answer. Our staff helps broadcasters and podcasters create professional sounding audio. Bring your talent and let our experts help you craft a radio show or podcast that best delivers your message. Learn more at 1150kknw.com. That's 1150kknw.com. KKNW, talk variety that's live and local.
If you've been thinking about joining my Greece retreat, but you realize that it was all sold out, we now have a few slots available. So if you'd love to go to the stunning, gorgeous, somewhat private island of Syro, Greece, the second most desirable island in all of the Greek islands, then you definitely want to go to energyintuitive.com and start communicating with my office so that you can participate and manifest your dreams into reality. This is our second time going to Greece. We will be there for 7 days. We swim, we go on boats, we have incredible food, we do daily physical activity, and of course, we learn powerful teachings to help you manifest your dreams into reality. So if you're interested, you better hurry up. There's only a few slots left. Go to energyintuitive.com.
Alternative Talk 1150. It's good for what ails you. This statement has not been evaluated by the FDA.
And welcome back to the Manuchehri Show. Love that song. That was gorgeous. Beautiful.
Say something. Chris Stapleton and Justin Timberlake.
It's gorgeous.
It's a good one.
And so we're taking calls here on the show.
We
so who
are.
do we have next?
Yeah. We'll travel now this time to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and we have Marie joining us.
Ooh, hi, Marie.
Yeah. Look at that.
There aren't that many people named Marie, just and for their first
Except
name.
for you two. The two of you.
Hello, are you there?
Marie.
Yes, hello, I'm here. Thank you for taking
Of
my call. Hi, Marie. Hi,
course.
Penny.
Hello. What can we do for you?
I'm calling on behalf of my granddaughter. My oldest granddaughter is a little confused about the major she should take in college.
Oh.
And so I'm calling you for your advice.
Can you tell me her name, please?
Her name is Clarice.
Clarice. Oh, what a gorgeous name. I love Clarice.
Oh, thank you.
Well, Clarice needs to chill out and have some fun. That's for sure. She's
Wow.
taking all of this way, way too seriously.
I
mean,
completely agree.
right? Like
Completely.
college is about having fun and about exploration. She has some ideas, so she should take some, 100 level courses about those ideas. But I don't think she should have I don't think she should choose a major right now. I don't think she should be focused on that. She's going to change a lot in college, and she needs to go have fun.
Okay, because it's her third year. So
Oh,
she's
this
getting
is
a
her
little-
third year? Okay, well, that is a problem then.
I know, right? I'm like,
Yeah, okay, this is a problem.
maybe too much.
But even after her third year, she still doesn't know what to do. Maybe she needs to leave college for a while and go play and travel and then go back later and finish it, because I can't see what she wants to do. You know what I mean?
I think she's an artist and a performing artist as well, and she's fighting it. She's trying to do political science, and I'm thinking she's doing exactly what I'm doing. She's fighting herself and her passion.
Yeah.
believe.
I don't disagree with you. I'm sure you know exactly what she needs to do, but I can't see it. She looks to me like a freshman. She's clearly not.
Okay.
So what I would do if this were my kid, and of course kids will do what they want, I would say, honey, leave school, go travel, have fun. I try to get all my kids to do that before they even entered college, because they listen to their dad versus me, but that's okay. If she can't pick something now, she should leave, go live in Australia, go have some fun. She can work and travel the world and have a great time, and then go back to college if she wants to, and she discovers something that makes her happy. People can have very successful careers and not have a college degree. It's not
That's
necessary.
really true. I agree with you.
Right?
Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
very
So
much.
good
I'm gonna
job.
send her-
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Thanks very much for joining the show. It's like I called into a radio show to ask advice about my college, child, and they told me to party. It's like,
Yeah.
I like it.
I said
like it.
travel and work and
Yes.
have fun. I didn't
Sure.
say drink. That's very
Okay,
different.
You loosely meant that.
No, I did
I'm
not.
kidding. I'm joking.
I did not.
All right.
See, that's because you're from Wazoo.
That's
yeah,
true.
all-
That
that's
has nothing to do with
the party school of the
No,
state.
it does not.
Okay, who do we have
Maybe
next?
a little bit. All right. Let's take now Beth calling in from Vermont. Hi, Beth.
Hi.
Hi, Beth. How are you?
Thanks so much for taking my call.
Of course. What can I do for you?
Well, I am wondering about my energy
Uh-huh.
and how that might relate to my future and taking steps towards my future.
And what do you mean by your future? Because you sound very excited about it.
Well, I have a lot of things up in the air that I would like changes.
Okay, so your energy looks great. You have a tiny leak in the second, which a lot of people do, which I'm still blaming on the pandemic, because people are like, what do I do? Do I get a shot? Do I get another one? Do I wear a mask? Do I not wear? They have all these questions and things like that. So that's just a tiny leak in the second. You have a pass through in your fifth. So staying in alignment with your truth is challenging, in my opinion, vocally. Like, you're probably not telling everyone, what's going underneath the hood, and that's perfectly fine. You don't have to when you're in a manifesting process, but you still need to be in alignment with what you're speaking about. It still needs to be in alignment. So you might have to be creative and with some poetry, but I think you're on the right track, but you have to maintain your energy. Stop guessing. Stop trying to well, what if I'm wrong? Stop that part. What if I made a mistake? Or what if I'm going to stop that part? Start trusting that you absolutely do know what is in your highest good and that you are in complete and total alignment.
Okay.
You don't seem convinced.
Well, what I would really love to do is quit my job.
I know.
And take. What's that?
I know you want to quit your job. You want to change your career. And I think you're on the right track.
Okay.
Well, you can finish your sentence. That's fine.
Well, I just feel like financially, the timing, I'm not sure.
Yeah. So,
and I'm afraid that then I won't do anything and that I won't be employed.
Okay. So money and career are two separate energies. Wealth is a very different energy than career, although people around the world confuse them and put them in the same pile and make poor decisions about their livelihood, unfortunately, out of fear. That's a fear-dominated vibration. I want you to work on your relationship to wealth.
I actually have been trying. I took your class.
Good, because there's a bonus a bonus all about wealth on there. So you need to go back and listen to it maybe 5 more times and start doing it every single day. The things that I recommended forever. I still do all of those things every single day.
Yeah. Thank you. I need to put something on my wallet to remind me.
Yeah, or you could put a reminder on your phone and have it just kind of every 10, 20, 30 minutes, whatever you choose, flash at you.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's a great idea.
Okay. And now look at your energy already changed just from that one recommendation. Okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a bright day.
Yeah, have a bright day. Yeah, have a great day. Have a bright day.
I like that one, bright day. I think that's my new one.
It might be.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, let's take now Carol calling in from Fresno, California. Hi, Carol.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Carol. What can I do for you?
Well, I spoke to you a few months ago after I had numerous falls and then developed neuropathy post-COVID. And I had worked as a nurse for almost 40 years, and you suggested I retire, which I have done.
Thank you.
I did.
Thank you. Thank you. I did too, actually, even though I haven't worked in a hospital in 20 years. I let go of my nursing license because it's been active.
It was wonderful. I just needed that extra push, and it's the best thing I've done.
Yay! And how are you feeling? How's your body feeling?
Well, I'm still struggling with the neuropathy. I'm seeing an acupuncturist, and she just put me on a herbal remedy, and I'm not on it for quite a week yet. And you told me I do need to work on my self-esteem and self-love because I had 4 pass-throughs in my 3rd chakra.
Oh, okay.
So I'm wondering if you see any improvement.
I do. So you don't have a leak or a pass-through in your 3rd chakra, which is excellent. Let's now, I know, congratulations, right?
Thank you.
Let's work on letting go because that's clearly an issue. And that's what can create neuropathy or any problems with especially the lower half of the body, with joints or tissues or muscles, ligaments, all of that. What if I surrender and get out of the way? And remember, whenever you repeat a what if question out loud or silently, you don't want to analyze or process the answer. You just want that question to fly around and start to naturally affect your body. Because what you could be letting go of could be something from a previous lifetime that of course there's going to be some sort of relationship in this lifetime, but it is housed and significantly powerful in something that's from the past. So I just want you to, what if I surrender and get out of the way and just get curious about it? And don't think about it, but just get curious about the words. Maybe do it while you're folding laundry. Or I do a lot of what if questions when I'm walking Charles or cooking or gardening or anything, whenever I'm, have some time to myself, but I'm also slightly distracted so that I won't analyze or process the question. Okay?
Okay. Could I ask you if that's your question that you suggest we ask about what our guides feel is in our highest good in this lifetime?
Letting go for you is a major theme for you in this incarnation.
I just knew that, darn it.
Major. But that's okay. It's better to know than not know, right?
It is.
Okay. Well, have a bright day.
Right, thank you so much.
All righty.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Thanks for joining the show, Carol. 877-825-8828. And we'll take now Doris calling in from the Miami area. Hi, Doris.
Hi.
Hi,
Doris. I'm so glad I got through.
Yay. What can I do for you, Doris?
I have a health issue I would like to ask you a question about. And it's my nervous system problem, which affects my joints and my legs. I can't walk.
I'm so sorry.
Because of it. And when I do yoga, the inflammation because of it, it hurts every move I make. But I do it anyway.
Right. You have a massive leak in your aura, 2nd layer of the auric field all around your aura. So massive leak of energy. And it's really hard to recover from anything going on in the body when we're leaking anywhere, by the way, but certain areas are more profound than others when it comes to leaking. And leaking from the 2nd layer of the auric field, it's a big landscape of energy, that 2nd layer. So this is about your own emotions. You're very insightful. You're very aware. But when it comes to how you feel personally about yourself and other things, I don't think you have an awareness of it. And that's why you're leaking energy there.
I do.
Okay. So you do. I'm sorry. What do you mean? You do what?
What do you suggest?
Oh,
Would
great.
help.
I want you to, well, a couple things, but there's a really good book. And if I remember the title exactly, it's called, shoot, what is the name of that book? One Day My Soul Opened Up, something like that. It's by Yolanda Van Sant. Okay, and Jen's telling me I got the title correctly. I want you to order that book.
Okay.
And I want you to, there's exercises throughout the book that are very, very profound. And it's going to help you to unearth your own emotional connection to yourself. And then I want you to start repeating, what if I'm worthy and deserving? Just exactly the way I am right now.
Okay.
That's your what if question. And then we can get this to go away. So we can get that leak to go away. I put my hand on the drawing that I drew of your energy, and I'm working on it myself right now.
Yeah. What was the name of the book? What?
Yeah, it's One Day My Soul Just Opened Up.
By Yolanda.
One Day
Soul
My Soul
Opened Up?
Just Opened Up. Yep. Mm-hmm.
By Yolanda Van Sant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a popular read. It should be easy. It's an older book, though, because I read it like
Been out since 98.
20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay.
And what if? Yeah, I'm deserving. Okay.
What if I'm worthy and deserving
Worthy and
exactly
deserving.
the way I am right now?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a beautiful day.
Yeah, thanks, Doris, for joining us from the Miami area. 877-825-8828. Let's take our second break of the hour, and we'll be right back with more from Marie.
If you've been thinking about joining my Greece retreat, but you realize that it was all sold out, we now have a few slots available. So if you'd love to go to the stunning, gorgeous, somewhat private island of Syro, Greece, the second most desirable island in all of the Greek islands, then you definitely want to go to energyintuitive.com and start communicating with my office so that you can participate and manifest your dreams into reality. This is our second time going to Greece. We will be there for 7 days. We swim, we go on boats, we have incredible food, we do daily physical activity, and of course, we learn powerful teachings to help you manifest your dreams into reality. So if you're interested, you better hurry up. There's only a few slots left. Go to energyintuitive.com.
We are the physicians, the nurses, the hospital and health system leaders. All we ask of you is to take 3 simple steps proven to stop the spread of COVID. Wear a cloth face mask, maintain social distance, and wash your hands. Scientific evidence must shape our decisions, dictate our actions, and protect our health. We are not powerless. Together, we will defeat COVID. This has been a message from the American Hospital Association, the American Medical Association, and the American Nurses Association.
The Marie Manuchehri Show is streamed live over the internet. So if you have friends or family members living outside of the Seattle area, wanting answers to life's questions, encourage them to listen to the show and to call into the show to talk with Marie. If you are interested in receiving guidance on an issue in your life, call Marie locally at 425-373-5527 or toll free at 1-877-825-8828 for her insight into your situation.
Make it a great day. Keep your dial on Alternative Talk 1150.
And welcome back to the Marie Manuchehri Show. Next week, for the first half hour, we will have a guest on the show, Lauren Walker, the author and founder of Energy Medicine Yoga. And we're celebrating another one of her beautiful books. So you definitely want to tune in next Thursday. For the first half hour of the show, we'll be interviewing Lauren Walker. So who do we have next?
Super cool. Let's take, Susie calling in from Vermont. Hi, Susie.
Hey, good afternoon.
Hi, Susie.
Thanks for taking my call. I'm so excited. So I'm calling in for a quick energy checkup and also what my guides got for me today.
Okay, well, let's really try to keep this to one question, right? So,
Okay.
so which one do you want? Energy or guides? I already know the answer.
You tell me.
Oh, really?
You tell
Okay,
me.
I think you want guides. So, your guides are funny as heck. Super, super funny. So what that means is when you are engaged in humor or you see something humorous, I want you to know that's your guides communicating to you. They're super funny. They're like jokesters, which also means you need to be, if you're not, really funny in your own life. You need to take things less seriously. Does that make sense?
Sure does.
Okay. Because our guides are always illuminating a part of our personality or an aspect of our authentic self that we want to live by or integrate into our consciousness. And so laughter for you is really, really important. And yes, you need to stop taking life so seriously. Like they literally, because they're so funny, they show me as if like they're wiping the sweat off of their forehead from you over analyzing, processing, worrying, doing all the right things, and then rolling their eyes. But it's all a joke. Like it's not like when I roll my eyes, which is definitely never a joke. But so it's adorable. They're so cute. And then they all look like men, by the way. I'm seeing 7 at the moment, but there could be several more because we have archways open. And they're wearing like contemporary clothes. They want you to have more masculine energy. They don't want you to hem and haw over things, make decisions quickly, move on. Don't harass yourself and others in your decision choosing, because apparently you do. And then they even just pulled down their pants and showed their cheeks to us because they're funny. Your guides are funny.
Glad you're keeping it clean still.
Yeah. They're
wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's how you need to move forward. Pay attention to the joking and the laughter and know that that's how you'll know that you're in alignment. You're moving forward. Okay?
Great.
Okay.
Great. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Yeah, thanks, Susie, for joining us. And let's now take number 2. Where's number 2? Number 2. I lost number 2. Okay, let's come back. Number 2. Sorry, guys. 1 second. We will take now Karen calling from Pennsylvania. Hi, Karen.
Hello.
Hi there. Hi. Thanks for taking my call.
Of course, Karen. What can I do for you?
The reason I'm calling is because I've been feeling a little lost. And I do have a what if question. It's what if everything was unfolding perfectly? I repeat it frequently.
You got to get rid of the word perfect. That will not work for you because you are a perfectionist. And perfectionism actually looks like an old growth forest, which is moss all over the ground. Like some of my front lawn has a lot of moss in it right now. Although Benny, you would be thrilled. I thatched it myself. I have those things
you
strap onto your tennis shoes and walk all over your grass.
Oh, so you're getting your steps in.
Yeah,
thatching steps.
Definitely. And
awesome.
Then I threw seed in there. I don't really care if I have some moss. I just don't want it to overrun.
Okay.
Yeah. So old growth forests have nurseries that are popping up everywhere, and they have ferns growing at the top of trees. So you're going to have to get rid of the word perfection. How do you feel about that?
So if everything was unfolding, the way it should be, right?
No, you can't say that either. You can't say should be. The universe is extremely magical. There's no way people could figure out how their life is going to turn or what is in their best interest. It's always going to be a surprise. It's always going to be a illuminating and powerful and amazing experience. So we need to come up with something very creative and fun for you and not take this so seriously. What if my life is a complete, joyful, magical surprise? Did you hear that?
And will that help me kind of feel like I'm on the right path?
Yeah. Once you've said it enough and you stop trying to control everything, because you're kind of a control freak. Would you agree?
Yeah.
So control is the opposite of creation. Control is the opposite of God. It's the opposite of the universe. And nothing is meant to be controlled ever. And in reality, we can't control anything. So I would use that what if question. And then I think you're going to start to feel energy. And then you're going to start to move towards energy and make different choices.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And let me know in about a month, maybe 2 months. Let me know how it's going. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks.
All right. You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, Karen, for joining us. And now we'll go back to who I was supposed to get. Or do you have a question?
No, I was just I I just finished answering all the Module 12 questions from my Shift Network course. There was a lot of them, so it took me more than any other module. So it took me several days to do it. And one of my answers that I repeated through multiple people who ask questions is that it's okay to feel energy. A lot of people are weirded out by the movement of particles in their body. And I want everyone to know, once you become conscious enough to feel energy moving in your body, you're on the right track. And it is surprising. And it doesn't always feel like butterflies. It can feel like pressure. It can even feel painful sometimes, especially as you're expanding subatomic particles that have been contracted around your knee or your hip or something of that nature. But it doesn't mean that anything is wrong or that it's dark energy. The more we can feel energy, that's how we feel our path. That's how we can make decisions about moving forward, because everything that's in your highest good has an energetic resonance of powerful, joyful frequency. Perfect. Okay, now I'm ready.
Sure, sounds good. Heather from Bothell. Hi, Heather. Sorry about that earlier.
Hi, Marie. Hi, Benny.
Hi.
Hello.
The energy.
Go ahead.
I was going to say the energy I'm currently feeling is a little bit nervous, which is or excited. Not sure which one.
We like that.
It's always excited. Yeah. Right?
I just have the question of, like, what do my guides think is in my highest good?
About what?
About anything. I feel like I'm on a good track right now.
Good.
So
Great.
I'm just kind of open to whatever.
Yeah, but I think you're going to have to be just a little bit more specific, because when I see you looking for this answer, there's a fear. You're like scared of something that your guides might say or that you might be off track. So could we just be a little bit more specific if you have a specific? Because if everything's fine, why are you even asking the question? If you're on the right track and you're moving forward, why are you asking this question?
Well, because sometimes it's just fun to hear if you're on the right track or if there's something encouraging or,
Okay.
that kind of thing.
Right. So that's more of a specific question when you think about it, right?
Well, what do my guides want to encourage me with?
Well, here's what I heard when you asked that question. And now we know your question is really in fear. You're afraid you're going to make a mistake. That's really why you called and asked the question.
Okay.
What your guides are asking you to do is it's time for you to upgrade your connection to the divine. It's time for you to get a different source of awareness. Like, you've exhausted the way that you've received information and the way you've made changes. There's nothing wrong with it, but you need more specific insight. You need an upgrade in your guidance system. So that means that you need to spend more time asking questions from frequency versus your brain.
Okay.
So those are very different animals.
Okay.
It's actually healthy for the brain to basically be in a frequency of white noise. Like mine is right now, believe it or not, even though I'm fully talking, I drew out energy, I'm aware of my environment, I'm really, really present. And that's what happens when your brain turns into white noise where nothing's really going on. It feels so good, by the way. It's the best feeling on the planet. That's when you're feeling that divine connection and you're really absorbing information from source energy. So it's time for you to upgrade your guidance system.
Yeah, that is a little bit interesting because I've had a few experiences, like in the last 3 months, where I feel like I say something and I'm like, I have no idea where that came from, but it like came out of my body. So I kind of understand.
Right. So get more present. Stop being fearful. Recognize that when you're asking certain questions, you're doing it out of fear, not out of joyful surprise and delight. It's like, am I on the right track? Even though that's not how you asked it in the tone that I just did, but energetically it was.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know because it didn't feel that way to me. So that's good to know that.
Right.
I need to change that.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Have a great day.
Tk you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks very much for joining the show. And let's
have a bright day. I need
have
to
a bright
change
day.
my I'm going to write bright right now on the top of the page.
For every show, we're going to have a different one.
Yeah.
Maybe not too confusing. Linda from Oakland, California. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Benny. Hi, Marie.
Hello. What can we do for you?
I have a question about kind of some advice from my spirit guides, but also I've had, and I think it's connected, kind of a ringing in my ears for about, it's been for a while, like maybe 10 years. And I've started to, and it's not like it has different volume, so
Right.
it sort of changes over the day. And I'm just curious if you could check in with my spirit guides and see what they say about it.
Yeah. I always believe that I'm communicating through your higher self and your guides and all of those good things, of course.
Yeah.
So hormonal shifts have a lot to do with ringing in the ears. It's something common that men and women across the spectrum of certain ages start to complain about, sounds that they weren't hearing before. So that's part of it. The other part, though, and this is the strongest part for you, is you're just not listening to your intuition. You are stubborn, and you can disagree with me if you feel that that's not true.
Yeah, no, I think that's true.
Yeah, you're stubborn. And so the universe is so gentle and soft and kind and compassionate in its communication. And I would love for you to spend more time being very, very relaxed and detached and having just even a moment of complete quiet, still point kind of energy, which is really the present moment, truly the present moment. Charles and I and the cats, we have a lot of present moment experiences first thing in the morning. I open up the back door so that they can run in and out. And it's cold still in the Northwest, at 7 o'clock in the morning. Turn on the fireplace so it's not really energy efficient. And have a cup of tea, and we dance around the house, and we chase each other, and we just have fun. While I look out at plants, I don't turn on the news. I don't even turn on music, actually, so we're just dancing to nothing. And I just really allow myself to interact with energy. So this is your what if question. What if I easily react with energy or interact with energy? And I like this one for you because your brain will never be able to figure that answer out at all, which is great for you. And stubbornness is resistance. What if I soften my resistance and let go? So you've got 2 what if questions, okay?
Yeah, that's great. I like that.
Good. Okay. All right. Well, have a bright day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
See, it just slings right out of there.
Yeah.
You got it. Let's see here. Let's take one more, maybe 2. We'll sneak in. We'll see how fast we can get to it.
Okay.
Cindy from Salem, Oregon. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Marie. Hi, Benny. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Ah! Yeah, Benny's been all over this. Like, I didn't even know it was Cinco de Mayo, Like, I'm definitely not going to a bar today, Like, it's not going to be my plan.
Tequila shots afterwards.
But Benny's ready. He's ready to party. Okay, what can I do for you?
I am wondering what sort of message, I guess this is the theme of the day, what sort of message my spirit guides have for me?
Okay, and I'll just repeat again. I, do communicate from your guides, your higher self, creation, source, the universe, just so that everybody knows, like, that's my jam, just so that everyone knows. Actually, they're so proud of you. You have made a lot of change this year, a lot of change. You were already making change, like, in the last 4 years, but this year you really, like, buckled in, like, you really got in the seat, you buckled yourself in, like, I'm making these changes, and they're very proud of you. You have fun guides. They love to sing. They sing a lot. And do you like to sing?
I do, but I'm horrible at it. So I'm like one of those shower singers.
Well, first of all, I don't believe you. and second of all, it clearly doesn't matter. Like, I would pay attention to when you are singing, that's when your guides are very playful with you and interacting with you on a very strong, powerful moment. So pay attention to those shower moments. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
Like this morning, I woke up. I couldn't find this is not uncommon for me, but I couldn't find my personal debit card this whole week. And I wear a different coat every single day, and I walk Charles every day. So I have debit card, poop bags, and the keys, right? And then, so I don't know what code I put my debit card in. And then I woke up this morning and I knew exactly what code I put it in. So waking up first thing in the morning can give you really great insight. Being in the shower can give you really great insight. But your guides love you singing and hope that you sing often together because you are in alignment when you do.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
I love you guys.
Have a bright day.
Have a wonderfully bright day. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much.
It's the simplest things, right? Like, alignment is such a simple thing. We make it really complicated, but it's not.
It is. Super fast. We'll get one more in there. Let's take Taryn calling in from California. Hi, Taryn. One question.
Hi, Marie.
Hi,
Thank
Taryn.
you for taking my call. I'm so excited. I want to know if I have severe hip arthritis, and I want to know if I can heal it without getting a hip replacement, or if that's really the best for me.
Well, you're in a lot of pain. Agreed? I mean, it's pretty
Kind of. I mean, yeah, I guess I can't do what I need most things.
Yeah.
I can't
I
walk
mean,
like
I mean
like
the pain's really intense for me. But what I would do first, regardless if you get surgery or not, because I'm not against surgery, let's do some red light and non-infrared light therapy and see if that takes away the pain and you can go back to activity. And if for some reason it doesn't work to the level that you want it to, it will help you to have a positive, effective, excellent surgical outcome. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Platinum therapy is my favorite, but there's tons of them on the market. They need to be FDA approved. All right?
Yep.
Okay. And call me back in a month after you tried the product and let's see where you are. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thanks, Karen.
Thank
Taryn,
you.
I should say.
Taryn, thank you everyone for calling into the show and for listening. We wish you, of course, a bright day full of self-love. Bye-bye for now.